Okay, I've got something for you. The new parts have been fitted to the car. The simulation numbers are good, so look forward to your feedback. Check out the details.
Qualifying here in Kuala Lumpur. Over the next few minutes, we'll find out who's got pace in the car and who hasn't. And I'm here, of course, with Anthony Davidson on what has turned out to be a very pleasant day indeed. No weather to interfere, no problems on the track, so absolutely no room for error.
That's right, Crofty. It's looking good out there at the moment. Each team will have their own game plan for this session, and of course, once the cars leave the garage, they'll be under parc fermé conditions, so any last-minute adjustments need to be done right here and now. Beyond that, it's all up to the driver. Who can keep their tyres in the right temperature, who can hit their apexes. No race fuel on board these days, of course. These are the fastest cars we've had in a long, long time, and it's right here in qualifying where they're at their absolute peak. Let's get started.
exciting race tomorrow. Your top three are Hamilton, Raikkonen and Sebastian Vettel. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway. Almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Bottas, Esteban Ocon, and Hamilton, Grosjean, Magnussen, Massa and Sergio Perez, Alonso, Verstappen, Carlos Sainz and Stroll, Van Dorn and Renault, Pascal Wehrlein and Daniel Kvyat. Ericsson and Nico Hülkenberg completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. this tyre a bit longer, but there's no question that the track is drying. We might be in a position to change soon. target. Drop down to mix too soon. Seconds. We're expecting you in around 2 laps, and we'll be putting you on the intermediate tyres. Speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Right, come in at the end of this lap. Disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline. Nico has come into the pits. Nico is in the pits now. indicate we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change. Safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta. Safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Okay, clear. Superb driving. That's the race win.
So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, keeping their tyre temperatures up in the tricky wet conditions was really important. There's not much grip out there at the best of times, and it's 10 times worse if you're out there on cold tyres. So the way they kept the rubber in its proper operating window was a huge advantage today.
Well, this is it. This is where they all want to be. Here come the top three then, out onto the podium after a fascinating Grand Prix. And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Kimi Räikkönen takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
It's a difficult one, but I'll have to go for the Renault driver. Look at where they finished compared to where they started. It's not easy to cut through the field like that in Formula 1, so it was a great effort.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye and see you again next time.